Long ago in a distant land, I, Zaku Haku Baku, searched for treasures hidden within these sacred grounds, and found many gems worthy of my reviews. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video.
Well. Fancy meeting you here again. And would you look at that? I'm not 3 months late on this one. Yes, that's right. I'm back from my Christmas vacation from the llama paradise of Peru. And I was able to pick up a few interesting things from there. And today we're going to be looking at some of them, which is these Sonic bootleg Lego things. I picked these up from the markets in Central Lima, and let me tell you, there's so many kinds of bootlegs of like Sonic, Dragon Ball, Demon Slayer, you name it. If there's any kind of character you can think of, they will have it there. And this time in particular, they were really shilling like these knockoff Legos called XINZ. And let me tell you, there were so many of them over there. Usually they only shill like plushes and like t-shirts, but this time they had so much. They were shilling the crap out of these things, let me tell you. And they're actually kind of interesting because on the sides of the pieces, they're like little ridges that you can connect each individual piece together. And I built a couple of these with my girlfriend, and they're actually not that bad. In fact, I can say they're quite charming. Now let me tell you, finding the Sonic ones in particular was an absolute horrendous nightmare. Me and my girlfriend were like on a manhunt to like find specifically like Sonic, this Sonic, Knuckles, and I think Eggman. These two were easy enough to find, but I'll go into that when I get into each one of them. Now, just like in my other Lego videos, I'm going to build each one individually and then get into them. And of course with these speed ups as well. And I think we're going to start off with Eggman. Actually, you know what? We'll go in the order of the picture on the side of the box here. So we'll go through Eggman, Amy, Tails, Sonic, Knuckles, and then little weird cute Chibi Sonic. I don't know. So yeah, let's get into it. I will see you after the speed up. Finally done. Man, I forgot these things really chew up your fingers. Yeah, if you happen to buy one of these things, just be careful. Yeah, the little ridges on these little blocks are actually pretty sharp. I'm pretty sure one of these things can actually send you to the hospital. But anyway, let's talk about the figure itself. Yeah, I really dig the design of this Chinese bootleg thingy. Kind of reminds me of like pixel art of characters people make online. Or sprite art, that's what it's called. But yeah, a pretty good representation of Eggman. I really like that little detail, like he's pointing up like he's a Poindexter or something.
Actually, Sonic, it's a egg or hornet. Actually, Sonic, my name is Dr. Robotnik, not Eggman, you fucking asshole.
I think his little like single tooth is a little goofy though. I'm pretty sure you could have put like a little red block there. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. Maybe there's anything to nitpick. I think these yellow blocks should be inside. I don't know, because like the top ones up here are inside, but then these are protruding out. Weird design choice, but hey, good enough for a Chinese bootleg. Now out of the way, Eggman. We got Amy to build. Commence the speed up. And here we have Amy in all her pink glory. You know, I have a funny story with this one in particular. I actually bought two of these, one for me and then one for my girlfriend. And then me and her built hers. And then when we were packing my stuff, I was trying to fit all these into my bag, and then we were opening it up to like kind of save space. And then we found out when we opened the box, there was another completely different like Lego set inside that box. It was like a Princess Peach like Lego knockoff thing. It's the same brand, but like someone actively put that set into this Amy set and didn't even come with the original instructions. It was like printed on paper, and you need the original instructions because they are very dependent on which color goes with which color. We took a picture of it. I'm going to show it on screen right now. So yeah, if you go to South America and you decide to buy one of these, make sure you open it up before you buy it. You might get scammed like I did, but I digress. And just like the Eggman set, I think this one actually looks really good. I don't know what this pose is though. It's like two gun finger poses, like she's doing that. I don't know, it's a really strange pose, but I don't know. I still think it's very charming. Of course, it's not to scale with the Eggman building block thing. I'm pretty sure all the Sonic characters are shorter than Eggman, and Eggman's like 10 feet tall above them. But hey, I'm not going to keep cherry picking details. After all, these are bootleg Lego sets. But yeah, not bad. I actually really like it a lot. All right, let's put Amy to the side so we can move on to the next set. And up next we have is Tails. But really quick, let's test our luck with another pack of these. I'm actually starting to run a little bit low on that booster box, so maybe this is an opportune time to finish it off. So I probably ruined some card there. One to the front, and we got a Rhydon? I think it's Rhydon. Nah, who cares? Got Coughing, Psyduck, Eevee. We got a Pokeball Reverse Hollow Onyx. Pretty cool. We got a Chansey, probably pretty rare, I think, and a Venomoth. So, alright, let's move on to Tails, and I'll see you after the speed up. And here we have Tails. Not looking quite right though. I don't know. I think he's eaten too many carrots. He's really orange. Not enough mangoes in his diet. Or enough bananas. I don't know. Depends on which Sonic game you're playing. The point is, he's not supposed to be orange. He's supposed to be like a yellowish color. But other than that, looks pretty good. I don't like how he has an underbite though. Looks really weird, especially when he doesn't have teeth on the upper part of his mouth. Kind of looks like a grandpa that lost his upper dentures. Hey, wait a minute. I know they have official nanoblocks of the Sonic characters, and this pose he's doing actually kind of looks like the Tails of the nanoblocks version of it. In fact, wait a minute. I think this Amy does too, and this Robotnik. If I'm right, I'm going to put the pictures up on the screen. Or in the future, I could also do a nanoblock Sonic video. Leave a comment if you actually want that video. Alright, let's get him out of the way and move on to the next one. To our favorite red dildo shaped friend Knuckles. I'll see you after the speed up and enjoy more Sonic music. Alright, and we are back, and we have finished Knuckles. This one's actually pretty cool because I noticed he has like a really cool, like, I don't know how you say it. It's like he has depth for his face. Like his smile's like in here and then like it protrudes out like, you know, like it's an actual head. I think it's pretty cool. And he's a lot bigger than I thought he would be. I thought he was going to be a lot smaller because the model looks a little bit smaller, but when you actually build it, it actually is a lot bigger in person. The only thing I don't like about this build is that the tail is just kind of dangling there. Like it could break off anytime like that. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool design. I really like it. And just like in the games, he actually does have Lego feet. I think they could have benefited by putting gray on top of the yellow. I think there's gray on top of his like yellow parts on the shoes, right? Well, that's the beauty of these building blocks. You can put any piece you want on these things, just like a normal Lego build you can do. Now, we have two more. We're almost there. Before I build this main Sonic set, I actually want to start off with the alternative Sonic model set, which is the sitting Chibi Sonic one. And as a bonus, we'll be building its faker as well. We're going to do kind of like a comparison side-by-side thing. And I'll explain why I have two in the first place. But yeah, I will get into this and I will see you after the speed up. all right, nearly there. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we have 2 of these, but interesting enough that the fake of Lego has a fake of itself. Now, it's apparent that the manufacturer of these building block things is the same, but I think like it's different companies in like China or wherever this is manufactured using the same material to make like their own version of each other. I do believe that these XINZ are the legit ones, and then whatever company that copied them is like, oh wow, we can make these too. Let's just make them a sort of little bit different so that they don't know that we're copying them, I guess. I don't know, I guess that's like the mentality of this company that copied this fake company. But you know what? I actually prefer the fake of the fake. It's actually a lot more cute looking, I think. Because obviously this is supposed to be a rendition of like a Chibi Sonic. I don't know. I don't think this achieves the Chibi effect enough, I think, in my opinion. But I believe this one actually achieves that look, if you get what I'm saying. I don't know, I guess like for Chibis, the eyes are supposed to be bigger, but with a more mini aesthetic. As with this one, it's sort of Chibi, but I think the eyes need to be a little bit bigger to have that Chibi aesthetic. But I don't know, I think that's just me. Also, this bothers me a little bit. You know how Sonic has like a mono eye? I get they were trying to achieve that effect, but the instructions tells you to put these 3 white pieces on here. But I don't know, it just looks like someone blew a load on Sonic's eyes. I mean, you could technically take it off. I can't do it. I think they could have achieved the mono eye effect if they just take this off and just put one little white piece like in the middle of the eye. I don't know, I think that's also another factor why I like this one better. But yeah, pretty cute. I probably display this one out of all of them. Well, minus the actual Sonic that I built. And speaking of, let's actually move on and build the final fake Lego XINZ Universal Blocks, whatever you want to call it, Sonic set. So I will see you after that last speed up and enjoy the last Sonic song of this video. I'll see you then. Alright, we are at the end of the line and we have finally built the actual Sonic XINZ Lego blah 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 blah. As you can see, it's an actually pretty good representation of Sonic. I like the actual like gold yellow accent for the shoes. I couldn't see it on the box, but I thought they were going to be on there, but I was surprised and here we are. They actually is accurate to Sonic. But I don't know, there's something bothering me about it. I don't know, I think it's more of the face because it looks very, like, monotone. Or sorry, I think the right word is, like, deadpan, I think. Because, I don't know, Sonic has, like, that weird arch for his eyes. Gives him a little bit more character, but for this one, yeah, it's just kind of like he's bored, I guess. Well, actually, the pose kind of fits the deadpan look because maybe it's like he's bored or something, he's waiting. I don't know, that's what I'm trying to like justify the weird facial design of this thing. I don't know, actually I think it would have benefited if they actually did what they did with Knuckles here. They actually give him that little arch for his eyes and like that cocky smile. Yeah, that's actually what's missing with this one too, is that it's missing Sonic's like cocky smile here too. Yeah, this looks more like he's like at the dentist's office and he's like waiting in line or something. But yeah, it's not all that bad. I think I was expecting more because I actually do have a little bit of story for this. This one was actually the hardest one to find. Like me and my girlfriend were going into the markets, like walking around for like 2 hours. And we even went to like the parts that were like really sketchy at some points. But alas, we couldn't find this Sonic, and then we were looking online everywhere in case like there was like a specific store in Peru that sold these things. And lo and behold, we found one on TikTok of a video of a storefront that sold these things. And luckily enough, they were actually really kind enough to actually go out and meet us at the train station to buy this. So yeah, shout out to that store, and I'll actually leave a link into the... So yeah, shout out to that store. I'll actually like leave a link in case you go out and visit Peru and want to get one for yourself. I actually forgot their name. Sorry about that. So yeah, this is going to be it for the Bootleg Sonic Lego review. I actually think these things are really quite charming for what they are and the attempt of trying to represent the Sonic characters as a whole. And it is a nice change of pace from the regular Lego stuff. So yeah, if you're around Peru, or I think they sell these in kind of like any Latin American country. I think they sell these in Mexico too. So if you're visiting down there and any of those places and you happen to stumble across them, yeah, check these out. I actually kind of recommend them. In fact, I actually kind of recommend them over the Brickhead stuff. I know this is supposed to be stylized and all, but you know, if I were to get like a video game character building block thing, these actually do it more justice than actual, I guess, Lego. And I think that's the funny thing too. Hey, you know what? If you made it this far in the video, leave a comment and actually tell me which one is your favorite. I think so far this fake of the fake Chibi Sonic thing is probably my favorite out of the whole bunch. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed watching, please leave a like, and you know what to do, comment, and also subscribe. Really helps me out, and I will see you on the next video. So bye bye.